Hey everyone, Kwan-yee with I Be Me. How you guys doing today? Hope you guys are okay. I'm actually saying hi from Amersham today. Had a little road trip. We're gonna have a barbecue at a friend's house. It's a good day. And it's a nice change of scenery as well, you know, sometimes, and especially now during COVID, it's just nice to go somewhere new, change the environment and feed the soul a bit, you know. So anyway, today's topic is not trying to convince people anymore. So like me and my partner had a discussion this morning, as we do, this is our life, about judgment and how like people having different opinions doesn't necessarily mean that they're judging. And for me, it's not. But I think, and I wouldn't know, but I think for the majority it is. So I think people get caught up in that trying to like argue their point or express their point across and trying to get the other person to agree. And that's the whole point of the conversation. That's when you hear like people are not actually listening, they're listening to reply, to retort, so that you eventually agree with them. And for me personally, I don't really do that, and especially now I'm learning, definitely, with this whole sharing these videos and stuff, it isn't to get you to agree with me. I'm just sharing my point of view so that you see another point of view and maybe you just think, oh, mine's cool then, they think that, I think mine, it's cool. So yeah, I think my slogan, not my slogan, but something that I say a lot is that just because you're right doesn't make me wrong, and vice versa. Just because I'm right, for me, doesn't make whatever you think wrong. And I think a lot of people get caught up in the trying to argue. It becomes like an argument, because there's like an agenda behind it to try and get the other person to agree. Because what I think ultimately is happening is people's insecurities are like, if you don't agree with me, it must make me wrong, and I can't be wrong, because that would make my point of view worthless. And you can see the whole psychology behind it. So as long as I can get you to agree with me, then it makes me right, and then I feel better about myself. And I think that's the way that most people are operating. Not that they are doing it intentionally or even knowingly, sometimes. But yeah, for me, it's more about, I will disagree with a lot of people, but I don't think that they're wrong. I just think I disagree, basically. I don't agree. I don't think, it doesn't mean that I'm judging the other person. It doesn't mean that I think, oh, your way's wrong and my way's better. It's just, I don't agree. I have something different in mind, but that's cool. Because we can both be right, and we both are right. This is the thing. Your point of view is right for you, and mine is right for me. And this is what's also, this mindset is what's given me the confidence to do these videos, because I'm no longer trying to convince people like I was, say, 10 years ago. I'm no longer trying to convince people that my way's the right way, or my way of thinking's the right way. That's I think it's quite egotistical to do that. I think when I was thinking that way, it was a lot about ego for me. It was about, no, I'm right, you must agree. And I just don't think that way anymore. I just think, do you know what? I'm right, you're right. There's enough space for everyone to be right, and it's cool. And without that agenda, behind it, trying to convince people, then it just means that I can communicate, that there's more communication, that we can have these conversations, and no one has to feel like they're like getting their back up or anything like that. It's just we're having nice conversations. You've got your point, fantastic. I've got mine, fantastic. Let's keep the conversation going, so that other people can be affected and then have their opinion, and it can just be something a lot more positive. So yeah, this is my thought of the day that I've walked out of the barbecue that's just about to start to tell you guys this thought. So yeah, have a great Sunday, and I'll see you guys soon.